I'm Lauren, Fix the Car Coach for Howdini.com. Are you prepared for a roadside emergency? Most people don't carry the right stuff. I'm here to show you what you need. The first thing you need is a container or a bag to carry your emergency kit, or you can buy a pre-made kit. Now, one of the most important things you're going to need is a set of jumper cables. Great and important thing to have in case you have a dead battery, or you can buy a self-enclosed battery jump system as well. Now, instead of a flare, I recommend an LED light source. Now, this is battery operated, it's water resistant, and it's certainly smarter than a flare. It just sticks right to the car. Also, most people don't know how to change a flat tire, and that's okay, but a tire inflation product like Fix-A-Flat or one of the many brands that are out there is a really smart choice. However, if you own an SUV or a pickup truck, you'll need 2 of these because those tires are a little bit larger than they are in a car. 2 cans would be perfect for an SUV or a truck. You want to make sure you have a set of gloves. This is for pumping gas, adding washer fluid, or even checking tire pressure. And that means you'll also need a tire pressure gauge. Really important to have in your emergency kit in case you have a flat tire and you need to check the tire pressure. You'll also want to carry a first aid kit. It makes a lot of sense to have bandages and all those basic items. You never know if you're going to need it. Also, a flashlight, really important. But even more important is an extra set of batteries. If you're stuck out at night, you're going to need them. So you want to make sure to carry both with you. And a rain poncho. It always happens there's an emergency when it's raining. It's rarely when it's sunny and beautiful out, so you want to be prepared. Now, let's say you have an accident and maybe your headlight is hanging or something is hanging off your vehicle. Tie wraps are a great solution for loose items. Always good to have them around anyhow. And a blanket. I always recommend carrying a blanket for each person that rides in the car on a normal basis because if you've got to crawl underneath the car, there's nothing like having a blanket to keep your clothes clean. And to complete our basic kit, I recommend a bungee cord and some simple tools. You never know what you're going to need. Now, if you drive in the cooler climates, you're going to need a few extra things. And one of those is wiper blades. A winter wiper blade is a little different than your regular blade. It has a jacket on it just like you would have, and it keeps the wiper blade on the glass so it cleans off the snow and the ice so you can see where you're going. Of course, you'll need a snow brush and an ice scraper. You want a real aggressive one so you can see where you're going. Speaking of seeing where you're going, I recommend de-icer washer fluid. It stops refreeze, which is the hazing that happens when you squirt that blue washer fluid on your windshield and you can't see where you're going. This is a much better choice. And hand warmers. I recommend 2 hand warmers and 2 foot warmers for each person that rides in the car. In case there's an emergency, you definitely want to be prepared. And if you're waiting for roadside service, carry some protein bars or raisins or nuts, whatever you like, because if you're waiting, you want to make sure you have something to eat. Now you have everything you need for any weather and a roadside emergency. I'm Lauren, Fix the Car Coach for Howdini.com.